It's the NFL on EA Sports as we see the two teams who fought back in Super Bowl 32. It's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers on Thursday night.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Great to have you with us for this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make guys miss. But they're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position, we don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Packers.
Ready, opposite, green, yellow, lining, blue, check.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Ready. 10 cycles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Go.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. It's second down.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ready.
Love. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A first down throw for Nix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Down. Quick. Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Here's Love to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Love. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Let's go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now this looks like a design run, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Williams. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Tyron Hopper there on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Throwing is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Check White. Smith red.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. he can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing. Nix. That is caught. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Here's Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Let's go.
Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready, set.
Here's Love. That is brought in at the 10. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now Love. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Check pink.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and 9. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Opposite. 3, cut, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Number ready? Go. Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
Down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Go now.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Blue check.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Here's Smith to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw is Nix. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
On play action, Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take them down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Packers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 43 rail.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Good blocking to the 15. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
That's complete to Watson. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Ready, go.
A good play action with Love. And he can't hang on through through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Down. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He finds Mims. It's complete. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good, and the Broncos go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Shot, 17. 52 blasters.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Dobbs headed in motion. On third down, they go with Jacobs. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A give, and here comes Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Throwing. Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. To throw is Nix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
They face second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing is Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They send Sutton in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. It's another run here for Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a return from the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Set, ready, quick, yellow.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Here we go, set. Check right.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up fourth down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation. Just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They send Sutton in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Crack. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Okay, ready?
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Down. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Here's first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.